Welcome to Vietlingo, Learn Vietnamese Your Way, Your Dialect. Xin chào mọi người, mình là Thanh Huyền, giáo viên tiếng Việt tại Vietlingo. Today, we'll explore some very important features of Northern Vietnamese. Understanding these will help you feel more confident from the very beginning and avoid confusion when you start learning. This is not a conversation lesson, but a background guide. You will discover, first, how Vietnamese written and spoken. Second, what makes Northern Vietnamese pronunciation unique. And the third one, key points that will save you from early mistakes. 1. Vietnamese use the Latin alphabet. Vietnamese writing is based on Latin script, just like English. You won't have to learn characters like in Chinese or Japanese. However, Vietnamese has a special letters with marks that are not tones but different vowel sounds. Example for special letters in Northern Vietnamese: a, ơ, e, o, ư. For example word, bờ, which means bank or shore. Here, the vowel sound is a special vowel. Vietnamese spelling is very phonetic. If you know the alphabet and tones, you can read almost any word out loud. 2. Some English letters don't exist. Letter F, J, W, Z's are not part of native Vietnamese alphabet. Long words may use them. Zo is a slang for cheers, but they are rare. Let's move on to the third part. 3. Vietnamese is syllable-based. Each word uses one syllable. For example, Viet is one syllable. It's add with Nam, one syllable. We have the word Vietnam. In English, words often have multiple syllables that can make long English words hard for Vietnamese speakers. Here is your tip. When you see a Vietnamese word with two parts, pronounce each part clearly. For example, Hanoi is made from the word ha and nội. 4. Vietnamese had 6 tones. In Northern Vietnamese, the first one, ngang, is a flat no-tone mark. For example, ma, which means ghost. The second one is sắc, is a rising voice. For example, má, which means mother. The third one, huyền. When you use this tone, you fall in your voice a little bit. For example, mà, which means but. The next one, hỏi. When you pronounce it, you have to deepen your voice a little bit and you're raising it again. For example, mã, which means grave. The fifth one, ngã, is quickly raising. For example, mã, which means cold or hoarse. And the last one, nặng, is glottal. For example, mạ is right sitting. And remember, tone changes the meaning completely. Always pronounce tones clearly, even at the end of the sentences. Nằm, tone stays the same in any sentences. In English, questions intonation goes up at the end. In Vietnamese, the tone does not change. The tone you see is the tone you pronounce. Chị đã ăn cơm chưa? Have you eaten? Chưa keeps it falling tone. Huyền, even though it's a question. 6. Special letters and tones. Special vowels like ư are part of the alphabet. Tones are marked above or below the vowel. For example, mờ, vowel with huyền tone. Mơ, vowel with no tone. Don't confuse tone marks with your vowel shapes. Now is our practice time. For the first one, you have to identify the tones. 1. Má. 2. Mạ. 3. Mẹ. Okay, now we move to the next part. Spot the special letter. Which of these words has a special vowel? Một, man. Hai, mơ. Ba, ma. Today, you have learned Vietnamese use Latin script with special letters, and some English letters don't exist. Words are syllable-based. There are 6 tones in Northern Vietnamese, and they never change depending on the sentences. Always distinguish vowel shape from tone mark. Understanding these basics will make your first Vietnamese lesson smoother and less overwhelming. If you want to start your Vietnamese journey with confidence, join Vietlingo for a structured course in Northern, Southern, or Central dialects. You can even book a free 30-minute trial lesson today. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Cảm ơn và hẹn gặp lại.
That's the end of today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching and learning Vietnamese with us. If you'd like to experience our teaching style in person, we'd love to invite you to a 30-minute free trial lesson with one of our experienced Vietlingo teachers. Just scan the QR code and book your spot. We've helped thousands of learners around the world speak Vietnamese with confidence, and we can help you too.